Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Let's see if this works and doesn't crash. Lovely, wonderful. And now I gotta go back and put this over here. All right. So tonight we are exploring the Season 7 iSV server. For anybody who's watching who does not know, iSV is a community server. It's a supporter server for Impulse, and you can join by supporting on either Patreon or Glimpse for a $10 supporter tier. And I have a lot of fun with it on the server itself. It's a great place to meet new people. It's a very awesome community. Um, Season 7 was my first seven. Yeah, I swear to Bob, I haven't had any spicy beverages tonight. Season 7 was my first season, and I joined about 6 months before the end of the season. So I was a bit behind. I joined just around Poppy's 1 year anniversary, and Poppy was the name of the Season 7 server. Each season has different names. For example, Season 8 is we have three main servers for Season 8. We have Fred, we have Octavia, and we have Sakura. So Octavia is more like geared towards like the Redstoners. Or it's at least that's kind of the theme. Fred is like that was the original main server. And Sakura, well, she's a bit testy. She has her picadillos. But for season 8, I am on Fred. My main base is on Fred. But for season 7, it was one main server. So everybody was on the one main server. And then we had our mining worlds, and we had Map World, which was on a different server. It had different game rules. So I thought it only appropriate tonight to let me move this up so I can see. I thought it only appropriate tonight to start out at the season 7 spawn. So when you first spawn in, very first time, this is where you would end up. And originally there was a dispenser, and you could choose one of two different boxes. Or is that downstairs? It's been a little bit. No, I think it was up there. And they've since changed it. But you could, when you spawned in, it was right here, and you could choose a naked and scared box or a regular box. I ended up going with the naked and scared, and now at this point, it's been so long, I honestly cannot remember what was it. I know it had diamond gear, or at least one of them had diamond gear. But yeah, so what mode am I in? I am back in creative mode. All right. So for season 7, it was basically the above world was dwarves. The above world was elves, and below was the dwarves. And that was Impulse after you come back from vacation. I think you got a little bit too much sun. Um, so yeah, I have a lot of good memories. Um, when I first started playing, I was very overwhelmed because if you don't know what to expect, like I think the first the first view, oh, there goes my fork. The first view that I had of anything about ISV at all was the Skyblock had started up before I started playing. And um, so I kind of came in the middle of Skyblock. And so I saw that stream where Impulse was he had first gone into the Skyblock and he had started his own um Skyblock thing plot, and everybody it had just started, everybody was um starting their own, and then he had gone in again at the end of it, and I had become part of the community at that point. Just to give you a range of when I had joined. But also Poppy's birthday was it was before Easter. Um, so I was there for one of the egg hunts. Um, so what I want to do is I'm just gonna go around exploring. This is a soda. Um, I'm gonna go around exploring. I will show off my base. I'll see if I can find some things because I want to find the birthday area. I want to find the party area for Poppy. Um, because obviously where this is a single player world now, we had multiverse portals. So pretty much you could go in a portal and it would automatically basically teleport you to whatever location you were trying to get to. So we had some, they're downstairs. But like, yeah, so I came in and this is what I saw. And now, up to this point, I had played Minecraft, but I had only played on single player. So I had no interaction with anybody else playing. And like when I had my tour, I just, wow, oh my gosh, this is awesome, was basically everything that I was repeating. Um, when I first logged on, I had about 10 people asking me if I want a tour, welcoming me, like bombarded. I had people throwing wings at me, rockets at me. Like there was nothing that I needed because I had the box, but then I had people throwing stuff at me. Ooh, excuse me. So sorry. Um, so I just popped in creative and because I want to fly around in survival as well, so I just grabbed myself some stuff for now. Um, so everything as it is, there is. So when we go downstairs to where the Nether portal is, part of that area got forked, so some of the stuff is missing, but for the most part, it's all intact. I don't know if it has to do with some of the stuff that I have loaded for my mods, or if it just because of whatever. Um, but we can go down there and explore when we start going out to the different um, nether portals. So we're gonna, oh, where's the map? Bouncy, bounce, bouncy. So this was the original, obviously the original map of just the spawn area. So go closer. So over in this building, so you have, like I said, we had the multiverse portals. So winter and fall districts, and then spring and summer districts. Pirate history. I never end up. I never ended up visiting there, So I have no idea. So that might be something that we try and find. Um, Obviously, the mining worlds do not work because again, it was all um, the way our mining worlds were set up, much like in season 8. Obviously, if you're playing now, you know. But for those who aren't, um, our season 8 portals are set up similar to season 7. But with season 7, they would generate random seeds, and they would try and find, the best seeds. So sometimes it would take a little bit longer for when we did restarts for them to come back up, or resets, because they were trying to find good seeds. Now it's a little bit different. They can generate worlds differently, so it doesn't take as long, for resetting the mining worlds anyway. Obviously, if there's updates or things they have to do, that's going to slow down things from there. And then if we look over here, Patron Tower, Amusement Park, Map World Gaming, Demise, City, Video Game, and Asian. So again, these were all the MV portals. I already tried them out. None of them work, sadly. But yeah, we're just gonna wander around. If anybody watching has chords that they would like me to visit, if you played on season 7 and you would like me to visit your base, please by all means let me know. I will definitely head in that direction. It's not going to be as exciting as my streams over the weekend, because that was exciting. If you haven't watched it, the bot is still on Twitch. On Friday, I think I did the mansions Friday evening. For the August challenge, we have to collect, not eat, collect the different food items for the advancement a balanced diet. Oh, I don't think I've gone down here. Oh, that one, there's a command block, and we can go check that out afterwards. So yeah, so Friday evening I was exploring some mansions, looking for the flowers at least, for the suspicious stews, because they added the suspicious stews as part of the what to collect. See, I stand in it and nothing works. If it worked, I would be gone. But alas, it doesn't work. So yeah, so Friday evening I was going through Woodland Mansions. I died once or twice. And then Saturday I had a couple of bonus streams. So Saturday we did, during the day, I was going through in the water world, collecting some of the stuff that I needed for the different foods, like the fish and things like that, checking out the shipwrecks. And then in the evening, we went out into the nether, and we were trying to get the stuff there. Ended up getting wither skelly heads, because we needed to battle. Oh gosh, I am horrible tonight. We needed to battle a wither, and have him kill stuff, so we could get wither roses for the last suspicious stew. So that went fine. It's when we explored the bastion that things went south. I mean, I know I made I sounded like I made a little bit more of a big deal out of it, but compared to how it could have been, we all died once, at least. Um, and stuff was lost, gear was lost. Um, see, I wish these ones aren't backwards signs. Oh, they are. If we find the chords for these different districts, I need for the nether chords, I need to put them on the backs of the signs. I'm just exploring some of the tunnels. I didn't realize. I kind of realized these existed, but they're still pretty cool anyway. Oh, that's going in, and then you go down the stairs, and that's where the nether portal is. So, and just some of the portals here. And yep, we're just gonna go into fly mode. I'll go back into survival afterwards. So then we're gonna cut across to west. And once we get into the nether tunnels, some of them I remember. I remember I've been to the city district. I actually built I built a cathedral, and I had also built, I didn't get it finished, but I built a Dollar General in the city district because they pop up everywhere there's space. But yeah, as we go through, we'll explore because some of these I've never seen. I don't think I ever really went into the map world. I have, Demise was before me. But yeah, I've never been into the map world. I was in the gaming district, but to be honest, the gaming district last season was a bit chaotic, and I always got frustrated because I kept getting lost. Patron Tower, I think I have my head in there. I just never actually created a scene. And then the amusement park district, I visited during the egg hunt. Oh, soda was a bad idea. And while I was there, I went on some of the rides and stuff. So maybe that's one of the ones that we go check out. And then fall and winter district as well. Yeah, so that might be what borked it. Just because I think I'm playing on a updated version. Because we didn't have backwards signs when we were on iSV or on season 7 that came afterwards. So we're gonna head downstairs. Oh no, wait, this goes over to the industrial district. I usually just took the portals, but this is the starter industrial district. I must have an updated because it doesn't. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it. The version of Jade, because I'm pretty sure that's Jade. The version that I'm using doesn't do that. So I may have to kind of work with it a bit, unless it's only a single play. It might only be a single player thing. We're gonna have to clean out some chest monsters too. I bet they're all over the place. So I'm just gonna take us out of creative mode. I was doing some exploring beforehand. So this was our starter industrial district. Oh, oh yeah, that was just a regular hut. Um, it's just, yeah, I, someone didn't keep taking down the tree. How terrible. Um, it's familiar and unfamiliar all at the same time. Because, like, spent so much time here. Just like on the server itself. And then all the animals, I helped catch a majority of those horses in there. Um, and then we have the regular cows. We have the brown mushrooms, the regular mushrooms. Excuse me. And you could come here because it was all on one server. The only time you had to have get mods help teleporting animals was from the any of the mining worlds to, and they would teleport them outside. So like in season 8 and season 7, they would only bring them as far as the poppy side of that multiverse portal, and then you had to get them to your base. So same thing, so with these animals here, you could breed them, and then, so that's what these were for. And then the leads, you would breed them, take the babies with you, and you would leave the others, obviously, for other people um, to come in and do the same. So that way, if you were just starting out, you didn't have the animals on your base, you could grab these and go. Um, and then in here was our wool farm. And so each one was separate. Um, not as efficient. Um, because on the wool farm that we have now on season 8, there's a few of each color. And with this one, it's just the one. So I wonder actually if there's, oh yeah, there's still clippers. You know, when I first started, I had no idea how these had worked with the clippers and everything. So I never thought to check to see if they needed to be replaced. These ones here, let's see what the sign says. Flip leather on, change sheep to desired color, flip lever off. Okay. So then you would like bring your own dye and you could dye the sheep. And once your sheep was dyed, then you could flip that level and you had more of those colors. But again, yeah, there's still some in there. So yeah, so like I said, it's weird because it's familiar, but it's so different too. So we're gonna fly over here. I didn't really, oh, I forgot about that. So I didn't really check out over here. Let's see what the sign says. 115. Okay. But this is kind of like the little starter village area that was around here as well. I don't know that we could take anything from here. I think it was just a village. Oh, What's this? What's this? Project board. Thank you all so very much for helping. If Jade is offline, check this board for projects. Glyph. All praise to our supreme leader, Ruby. I remember Ruby. All right. So, oh, farmer's hard at work. So over here, obviously, dripstone lava. What is this one? Oh. Yeah, those were all empty. So those were for nether bricks. And then... simple if... oh. Okay, yeah, and these are all gone too. So... there was adventure pack and premium packs, and those were the two different types that you could... the two different types of boxes that you could... one of the two that you could choose. I think I grabbed the premium one, which also, I think it was called Naked and Scared, but it was the premium pack. Oh, that's more industrial. So we're just gonna take a little flight back here just to get... this was all built. Like, this wasn't a mountain. None of this was here. And they built it up to that. Like, that did not exist. The mountain, nothing. And so down here was our trading hall. Oh, this was for the building. I hate drop shafts. Even though I know it's safe, I still hate them. So over here, obviously donations, you can donate stuff. If you trade and you were just going for levels, you can leave donations here. Splash potions of weakness for zombifying and then rescuing, saving, healing the villager afterwards. Golden apples, and then emeralds. So if people, if they didn't want their emeralds, again, if they were just going for levels or for certain things or trading from one of the many different farms, they would leave emeralds for other people to use. And again, if you played in Season 7, obviously this is all just a refresher. Well, not necessarily a refresher. It's just, you know. But I thought it was fun to go and revisit. Because the iSV Season 8 server is having its restart today. And originally, today is usually Stardew Valley Day. I'm not quite ready to get back into Stardew Valley yet. Probably next week, next Monday. So today we're just exploring. I don't know if it's going to be the whole stream. It depends. If it's not the whole stream, if we do change, it might be a bit of Stardew Valley. I'm not sure. I honestly can't remember what games I have on Steam. So it would just take a minute or two for me to switch game screens. But we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Um, so these ones didn't have names. They were just villager. Oh. Um, so clerics, obviously, and you can see Mr. Zombie behind. And to zombify them, you would hit that lever, he would drop down and would zombify them. The only thing is, with this version of it, because they're walking around back there, they can see you, so they would track the player. So you just had to kind of be careful if you were seen, like if they didn't zombify the villager right away. Ooh, excuse me. You just had to walk far enough away that they lost track of you. Welcome, viewers. Welcome. We're checking out the villager trading hall. I do not have my Fulbright on. I wanted to get the full effect. Um, but we're just going around exploring, checking things out, reminiscing. Um, I didn't realize we had 6 clerics. Um, yeah, so just taking a walk down memory lane, jumping from cliffs. And yeah, just doing some exploring. Someone lost a boat. Okay. So obviously these are the farmers. Usually up here, they would be, yeah, like in here, there's people would leave stuff for trading. If in the shulkers there, I think there might have been, I thought I remembered there being stuff in barrels. Yep, carrots. We didn't have the farms set up for trading. That's a season 8 thing. It wasn't really a season 7 thing. So obviously if there were pumpkins and melons here and stuff here to trade, you could do that. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. See, it's also fun in single player because I can go into places that I wasn't allowed to when the season was actually on. So that's also fun too. I was very worried about this when I first came in here because I don't like lava. But again, it's all safe. Or it was. I just like checking out the boxes to see what's in there. Oh, look, his prices are still down from when I was on the server. So yeah, I said it earlier, but I will say it for new people who are coming in. If there's any place you want me to visit, if you remember coordinates or at least directions to get there. It took me a couple trial and errors to remember how to get to my base. But if you remember how to get anywhere, let me know. If you want me to go back and take a look at stuff, I will 100% do that. I'm also going to try and find the different districts because obviously none of the multiverse portals are working. So I do want to go try and find those. I just have no idea where the nether portals would be for those. So I don't know how far out they are. I have no idea because I always used the multiverse. Oh, I am in good form tonight. Um, I'm gonna check out. This is where all the bookies were. The librarians. People lost a bone block. That's interesting. So okay. I liked this trading hall and how it was decorated, but I like the season 8 trading hall as well. Obviously 2 different seasons, 2 different setups, 2 totally different feels, but it's a different type of decoration. Um okay, that's perfectly fine and welcome. Welcome. Um we're just going around and just again walk down memory lane. So yeah, definitely. Um if there's anything that you see that you want me to stop and go back to, just please let me know. I know chat is a little bit behind the stream. Um, so if when you put it in there, just say, oh, hey, can you go back and check this place out? I will be more than happy to do that. I will let you guys drive for the most part. Um, yeah, I'm here for me, but I'm also here for anybody who might be watching and chatting with me. So definitely. Um, who knows? Maybe we can do a 3-hour stream of just wandering around iSV. Okay. Thank you. I mean, I'm just gonna go full bright just to... It doesn't have the same effect. Definitely not. Like, it's lit up so nothing spawns in here, but that darkness and gloom is also a good aesthetic as well. It makes it part of it. Oh, little signs to say what's where and who's what. And the fisherman there. All right. So when I go back out, I will stop. I'm gonna fly back out, and I'm gonna show you the portal. Is a long tunnel. All right. So we're gonna zoom out. Okay. How's that? Let me go back out again. So like I said, or as I had said, season 7 was my first season. I started 6 months before the end of the season. So I can't remember how many people it took, but that was just done within 2-3 months. Like when I first started, it was just like some of the framework, just a bit of the framework. And by the end of the season, That's what it looked like. And the mountain that he's in, that's all built. Like that mountain did not exist. That is all player built. Um, custom custom made. So just yeah. And I'll fly back to Spawn and I'll show you Spawn. Um, but that's the crazy type of people that are on here. So we got our dwarf. Um, but this was, I'm gonna go into creative. So also, if you want to explore as well, in the Git book of season 8, if you go to the section with servers, there is a place for the world downloads. I know there was like a couple of, I think I saw a creative world on there. I think season 6 might be on there as well. Exactly. Yes. Definitely the best people to learn from. Um, I am slowly learning. Like this season, I'm learning like texturing and shading, and with the different block palettes. Um, but even still, like that mountain there, like I am in awe. So imagine when I go back to spawn, it'll be a bit easier to see. But just like logging in for the first time and seeing what was built up around me, and yes, the server had been going for a year at that point, but just the stuff that this crazy community accomplished in a year. I mean, season 8 is almost at a year. It'll be a year in October. And there's so much more to be done. And just comparatively speaking, there's so much further that it can go in season 8 than in season 7. Yes, that's true. Season 7, there was no like Light Matica. There was no UArch. So stuff like that was all by hand. Like there wasn't any framework, there wasn't any schematics. They did that just by having like built it in creative to figure everything out, and then that was all placed block by block without any like framework for it in game. It was they had to go build as they went, so to speak. So that just makes it, excuse me, that just makes it that much more impressive that builds like this um is yeah, you Arch came around this season 8. Um because they had to get like a non-cheaty form of it. Um yeah, and just I don't I don't think I've ever been down in there. Oh, it's a ruined portal. I don't remember those. Was that part? No, that had to have been. Maybe it is. See, this is what some of the stuff that that spawned in. with it being a, oh, I thought I was lagging. Nope, I got caught on a bridge. So this was our starter industrial district. Um, Spent quite a bit of time here, and even with being here, like knowing it was a starter industrial and we could take what we needed. Okay, so one thing that I definitely struggled with, and I still do, please, for the love of all the sweet berries in the world, do not compare, because I still get that in my head. Like some of the bases that I'm going to try and find and show you, like these, again, this was going for a year and a half, but a lot of these people have been playing for so much longer. Like not even on iSV, just Minecraft in general. And everybody's brains, everybody's artistics work differently. So I I'm speaking from me because I was the same way. Like I would, when Impulse would do base tours, I would just be like, there is no way I am anywhere near as good as these people. I don't deserve to be here. I'm not this good. You know, I did the best that I could do, and that that was good. You know, just do the best that you can do. My building style is changing. I'm learning different techniques. You know, I'm expanding my build range, so to speak. Um, so yeah, don't, because it's obviously everybody's at. So Maleficat um is actually the one who built the barn. Um yeah, she was over here, she had built it, she designed it. Um I'll kind of scroll slowly. I really like the setup of it. Um okay. I'm not, and please don't take anything I say like I'm like, I don't want to, I'm not saying it to insult people's intelligence. Um you know, I personally, I worry that sometimes I come off as condescending. I'm not doing that. I just sometimes I over explain, or I, when I'm like training people at work and things like that, or teaching someone, I assume that, you know, and most of the time wrongfully so, I assume that they have no idea, or you know, they're new. Um and I'm the type of person, I give any and all information, um no matter, like I would do it to people who had been working there for a lot longer than I have. So please don't take offense to anything I say. um I don't mean it that way, I promise. um yeah, but I'll show you the inside of the barn too, because the inside is actually our wool farm. Okay, but let me go around the side. So yeah, so wool farm, so you have the different rainbow of blocks on the side. Um, but yeah, like I said, you can, if you go into Get Book, you can get the you can get the world download for season 7. That's actually where I got this from. And oh, I forgot we had the llamas and the donkeys. So you can go through, if there's anything that you see that you want to go visit, you can go through, you can take schematics of things um, to, build or put together in your own. And then, like, obviously, you can alter it. All right, so let's just check out the inside. So this one is definitely different from our wool farm in our current season. Okay. I know personally, oh, I wish I could show, that's something that I'm going to have to do. It's going to be a pain in the butt because it's a Bedrock build and not a Java. If it was Java, it would be fine because then I could just download UArch, put it on there, and take a schematic of it. So the very, very first Minecraft world that I ever played in, I created this like castle keep type thing. Not You wouldn't necessarily call it a full-blown medieval castle with all the stone, but I had an absolute blast. And each floor, so there's myself and I have two sisters. So each floor was, they were all the same, but the first floor was green, because I'm firstborn, so I had the first floor. The second floor was my middle sister, which was all orange colored things. And then my youngest sister, her favorite color is purple. So everything was purple themed. And I designed kitchens and bedrooms, and I even had like each floor had an indoor ice skating rink with benches and stuff. So if we get a second base this season, I think that's what I might do. And again, it's going to take me a little bit longer because I'm not going to be building it with UArch. I'm going to have it. I don't mind a good purple. Um, my favorite, so, so like I said, my favorite color is green. I like the hunter green or the forest green, like the darker greens. Um, well, I feel outvoted. Um, but yeah, I like the darker greens. Um, my youngest sister, I think she likes, for the most part, she likes the mid to darker purples. My middle sister, she actually, when we were younger, um, my parents, we owned the house, so we didn't have to worry about. Well, good. That makes me feel happy now. Um, yeah, so back when we were living in my childhood home, we owned the house, so we didn't have to worry about getting things okayed with the landlord. And my sister, um, let's just say her room looked like an orange creamsicle. Um, the walls were orange. Probably it was. I would say it was probably Home Depot orange, and then like with the white trim and everything. So yeah, her room very much looked like an orange creamsicle. Um, but it looked really good the way that she had painted it. All right, so let me just head back over the bridge. I will show you spawn. I know there's probably a different way to do this, but ouch. I don't have any armor on, so So we're going to fly back over here. I think the mountain was custom made as well. All right. So every different season or every like year season, you know, spring, summer, fall, winter, anything in between, impulse would change. So he had come back from vacation. He got a little too much sun. But I think there was a there was one season, you know, for Easter he had an Easter basket. Um, I thought there was a place where all the different impulses were. Oh, I think it was in one of the creative worlds. Um, on the creative server, it was all the different impulses. Um, so when you first got onto the server, very first time you spawn in, you would spawn in right here. And there was two different, you could choose one of two different boxes. There was a regular basic box, and I think it had, hey Bella, how you doing? Welcome. We're exploring tonight. We're we're making our way around season 7. I'm doing good. I'm a little tired because I'm picking up more hours again this week, but it was a good day. It was a good day. And now tell me if I pronounce it right or wrong. Is it Esporin? I hope I said it right. Okay. So we're taking a tour. Yes. Like I come on before I started streaming, I had come in and was just kind of looking around to see what I could see. And I stopped several times cuz I'm like, "Oh my gosh, just the memories of when you first log in, just seeing all this stuff." And yeah, it's just, and like, yeah, this is the type, and again, this is all done without Lightmatica, without UArch. It's someone had this idea in their head and was able to get it down block by block. Now, imagine me, I played in single player worlds. I've been playing since 2017. But I've only played 2016, something like that. But I only ever played in a single player world. So when I first logged on to iSV, I didn't even know how to open chat. Okay. I had to look it up because I had people asking me, do I want a tour, and welcoming me and saying hi and asking me questions. And I'm like, I don't even know how to open chat. I want to answer the questions, but I couldn't even yeah. I had people throwing wings and rockets, and you know, I think I had a full inventory not even 5 minutes in. Well, what I would suggest is if you don't have access to the creative server, make a world that you can have as a creative server itself. Use that as your playground. Um, and which you probably do, but you can take, you can slowly work on things, slowly like adjust here or there, and just, and once you have something, and like ask questions, ask opinions, you, if you build something, post it in screenshots, and, or ask someone in chat, hey, can someone, would someone be able to help me? Or it's, this server loves to help. This community loves to help. Um, whether it's okay. So when you first go in, like I was a little disoriented, but it's really easy claiming the plots. Um, and you get 25. So once you find where you want to build, where you want to claim, um, I do have the same, problem where, there are just some ideas that I want to get out. Like the house that I built in season 8. Um, it took me a few good months to figure out and um, get it figured out. And that was it's based on the Skyrim house. So I even had something to work with. It wasn't something, that I was pulling out of thin air. And even then, it took me a while to get all the designs and stuff correct, or like that I was happy with. Um, and then see this season 7, I built I up I upscaled a desert temple. Um, and Bella, your base was just crazy. Like, yeah, absolutely loved it. I was so, and I admit to imposter syndrome, like when I would see your base, because I would just, the same thing. I would look around when I had first started. I'm just looking around at your base, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, what were your nether courts? We'll go visit. Did I switch back? I'm in survival, yeah. Because I found my base. It took a little bit. South 500, turn right. Okay. Minus 438. All right. I definitely, like the tunnels. I like the tunnels this season 8. Um, they're taller for one thing. Um, I remember. Okay, I remember bumping my head a few times. I found you, Jim. You want to get him, or you want me to get him? If you're not busy, thank you. No worries. No worries at all. I don't mind. I don't mind getting out the band hammer either. So just in. Oh, you popcorn, huh? Supreme popcorn. I'm assuming this was. Yeah, I was gonna say this must have been a head. I don't have the pack for it. Did you do that, or did somebody else do that? Well, I must say you have embraced the sassiness. Well, now you kind of know where it came from. Yep. Oh gosh, and there's even I never even saw that stuff back there. You had a couple of different ones. I remember I didn't know that about that pressure plate before, and when we were doing the mod I spied, I walked over it and I instantly froze because I'm like, because I was hunting. Um, oh, who was? Is it? Who is the note block king, Bella? I want to say it was it? Yeah, okay. Because I was picturing his hat with the coral and yeah. So he actually ended up giving me someone had given him a custom named block for his birthday, and um when he was on your base, see, I didn't fully understand the rules for the I Spied. So when he was on your base, I was literally hiding down under where he was working on one of your songs, waiting for him to come back from being AFK. And I got a couple different screenshots. And then I logged out really quick and posted them, and he says, where did you take those? And so I told him, and he says, yeah, that doesn't count, it can't be on bases. So I hadn't realized that. I thought it was just it couldn't be on their base, not it couldn't be on any base in general. So, but because he's like, "How long were you there?" And I'm like, "Almost 2 hours waiting for you to come back." And yeah, so he ended up um, giving me that. All right, so this is the main house. So, Sporin, take notes for decorating, for interiors. You got blaze rods and that's a altered head to make like a lampshade. And then chairs. Here's the kitchen. So levers work for faucets, but I think I've also used tripwire hooks too. Sorry, not sorry. I like rummaging in the cabinets. Oh god, more potatoes. I've had plenty of potatoes. So yeah, people do custom heads. That's awesome. You got raw chicken and ice cream in the freezer. Max snacks. That is adorable. I love it. Anything cooking? Yep, you got baked potatoes. Potatoes are done. I'll go out and I'll check the porch in a moment. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, we can get into the. I think there's a command button. Is it? I think there's a command button at spawn for the map world. Well, it's very cute. Oh, I my slime blocks are I have mine slime blocks as cyan. So, that could be a very dangerous thing to get into. There's people that I've seen them go into Map World and then they've never come back. Um, like, yeah, there's depending on how big or small your map is. Um, UArch makes it a lot easier. And even like stuff like this, I'm in awe. Like I have some map arts that I have planned from just nature pictures that I've taken. Um, but that's gorgeous. Yeah, they did have names to it, and it's not ABK's head or different heads. Like they had different names for them. And then was this VHS tapes or CDs or DVDs or whatever? Records, something like that. VHS. Oh, that's awesome. That's an awesome idea. Banners as pillows. I never thought of doing that. Let's go see Lego's room. Is it full of mustaches? Okay, not full of mustaches, but I got that one. I did not get that one. Oh, I love it. That's cute. Looking at the I Spied stuff. So I got Bug Bees. I didn't get Ember, didn't get Halsey's. Sturm was never on when I was on, so I didn't get his. Um, I didn't get randoms, but like I said, he gave me something for at least my attempt. I did get Max. She was streaming and she had gone to her base and she was coming back through the Nether hub, and I ended up catching a couple of screenshots of her as she was flying. I had to time it really good because her stream was behind. So I sat there ready, like I was shaking. I was so nervous that I was going to miss it that I was literally shaking, and I was crouched behind one of the up at the top. When I go into the Nether, I'll show you one of the places that I liked to hide. Um, I did not get the watering can, and I don't know if I got that one or not. I have my stuff in my base. I have to make some banner mirrors. That's pretty cool too. I've seen them on, the different on Pinterest. I have that one. Not just any trapdoor, it's a supreme trapdoor. I love seeing the different names for things. What's that one? Oh, just a map. Did it say? Yep, just a map. Lego head, another Supreme door. Why? Why does he have magenta glazed terracotta? I have a Crim head. Alright, let's go see. Oh. Okay, so it wasn't him collecting it on purpose. Okay. Let's go look under Bella's bed, see if there's any monsters under there. Very neat, very tidy. I love the color scheme. Oh, I love that. Very cool. Let's read the diary. No, we won't read the diary. Oh, the Bella? That's really cool. I won't read the diary, but if anybody does. Smooth quartz. Yep. And then the azalea leaves on top of bamboo and I like that. Very neat. All right. Let's see if I can remember how to, because you have 2 secret areas. So I'm going to see if I can remember. Oh, Pengu and Juji, right? Yep. Those are adorable. I know these are just closets. Stolen donated diamonds. All right. Oh, this was another one that gave me. You can't walk. It doesn't say, but yeah, stolen donated diamonds. But yeah, I could not walk across this floor without making noise. And when I was trying to sneak, it was very difficult. It had to have happened at some point. It was before the download, but I don't know, how often were you at your base after towards the end of the season? When I was sneaking, I was so worried that Random was going to hear me. Is that? Finish clean. Oh, this is your to-do board. Finish cleaning up mess, boats, gazebo, leaves on bridge, flower beds, give Mac many hugs, replace path blocks with deep slate emerald ore, be nice to Gareth, make Raina queen. Oh. Okay, make a note. If I want to leave Bella diamonds, leave them in a closet. Check. Accept free diamonds from other players. Yeah, Bella has a problem with taking diamonds. with accepting diamonds, you have to wait until she's randomly AFK for like 5 minutes to let the dogs out, and then you throw them at her and take off. Not that I ever did that. All right. No, it wasn't in here. I know there was a wasn't there a wall where you threw stuff at it? Well, that's gonna change. All the way to this right back corner? Or the other? Now left. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, we gotta do this quick. Okay. I remember I got trapped in your door. Okay. So yeah, so Bella has many secrets. And then I know, is this another closet? Oh, secret tunnel. Oh, sorting system. I love all the little decorations. I need to go in and I need to go to the shopping district and I need to buy all those little bits. And then okay, back out of here. It was something in this tunnel, wasn't it? Okay, that goes back up. All right. Oh, sorry. Left. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and wait and let it catch up. So I just came in because it's hard to get the on the left side before the door. Okay. This must be so painful to watch. So before this door, right? You have too many doors, Bella. Go back toward the storage room. Okay. Okay, so I'm at the door to the storage room. Go through this door. Okay. I'm through the door. Okay, before that door in front of you, it's on the left. This alcove here. Oh yes, I see the trapdoors. Oh dear Lord. I don't remember the gold blocks. Oh yeah, I hadn't been in here when before this was here. Well, that is a lie. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna have to go into the map world and see what maps were there and see if they're if they and see if people whose maps they are, if it's okay if I use them and bring some of them back to season 8. Just because I remember some of the maps in Map World and they were just absolutely crazy. Was that one that was this what Cyril did? Yeah, she had actually it was one of the first times that when we had first started talking, um she had asked me about it and how she should do it, and she had asked me for hints and tips and what I liked or whatever, and absolutely gorgeous. It came out really good. That's cool. Oh, I don't think I saw that one. I know she made one for me. Oh gosh, now I can't remember. I think it was her, Ember, and Muslix. Um, they did one of one of my cats. Legitimately made me cry. Like it's a good thing I wasn't in voice chat because yeah, I was very much crying. Yeah, it's stuff like obviously I had no idea. And like you got to be very careful with the pictures that you post in this community because they will take them and they will make you cry with them. hmm I remember that one. That's actually the first map art that I think it had just been finished, and I can't remember. There's so many different people. I can't remember who did it because it was when I had within the first month of me being on the server, and they had just finished that owl. It would make sense. Um, and yeah, she had showed it to me, and she's like, "Oh, you can keep it." I'm like, what? And I had no idea what map art is or was and how it was done. Because at the time I was just playing on my laptop. So I didn't have that second monitor to be able to um, welcome back. So we're just checking out some of Bella's map art collection. And you better have Ravenclaw in here. Did they ever do a Ravenclaw? Those are so cool though. Uh, oh, Planet Cracker Starship Ishimua. I have a feeling that is some kind of an anime or something that I have not watched. Is it Ishimura or is it Muda? Ishimuda. Is that supposed to be an A or a D? Or an R? Oh, it's an R. Okay, I can spend way too much time in here looking at all the paintings. Me looking for my productivity up there somewhere. Yeah, that's definitely got to come back to the server. If it's not. That's definitely a mood. Hmm. All right, so we will continue the tour. Okay, I was gonna ask you if you had the galaxy map. I mean, I think at that point everybody had it. Oh, that's perfect. So this one took it deserves it. It definitely deserves a theater. Um, I had yet to find a location for me to put my galaxy map before the end of the season, so it is safely tucked away in my storage room in the shulker box until I was trying to find a spot, and then the season ended and it didn't happen. But I remember the stream that Impulse did, and he put like the last 10 or 12 blocks in it. He tried to peek. And you crazies are doing it again. You need to stay away from the Hubble telescope pictures. That's insane. Oh. Got the popcorn, the candy, the soda. I definitely suggest checking out YouTube. Um, there's also oh, that's where okay. So was that the throwable one? Was it? Wasn't there one where you had to throw a book? It was this book. Nope. Oh, there it is. Right? Nope. I'll find it. I thought it would have been on the carpet. Here we go. Where did it? Oh, I figured it out. Yeah, so I was hiding in here. Anywhere I could find to hide where he wouldn't see me. And then he dropped down over here somewhere. And yeah, so I hid in there underneath the scaffold, underneath the half slabs, waiting, just waiting. I know he said it. And the armor stand magic. Like, you got Lumiere and Cogsworth. I'll put the book back when I leave. Snack from Juji's secret stash. Those are cool. That's awesome. Like, I was gonna be exploring it with just like, I want to do an armor stand, and I need to get it so that the arrow is in the knee. and put it somewhere on my base. And so when people come in, they'll see the armor stand with it. I used to be an adventurer like yourself. And then I took an arrow to the knee. And then I also went to on the wall once the wall is done on for my base, um, over the entranceway. Now, again, Skyrim theme, but over the entranceway, I'm gonna have an armor stand, and I might end up using a Lego head. Um, I need a Lego. I need a head with a mustache, and I can't remember if I'm gonna. Yeah, that's that's what. Whenever I read about it, that's what they say. It meant getting married. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna have. I don't know if I'm gonna do one or two, but it's gonna be standing above the gate, and one of them is gonna say, "Your father was a hamster, or your mother was a." Oh crap! Now I can't remember who says your father was a hamster and your mother smelt of elderberries, or the other way around, or something like that. That just ruined it because I couldn't say it right. But that's what they're. One's gonna say that, and the other's gonna say. And I already got permission. um, it's fine. It's not now. I'm trying to. Oh, there we go. That's awesome. So that's what he was working on. Oh wow, I can see it on my map. You know what? I think this has. Well, oh, nope. Oh, yes, it's under. I heard it in there. So, yeah, so he was working all this, and I'll show you. I was hiding all the way over here under the blocks. I flew. I put myself in flight mode to hide under here, and I was waiting, and I came over here, and I was able to somehow sneak a screenshot of him. He had no idea I was down here. Although I saw. Oh, you had a mine shaft too. See, I don't know why FreeCam does that for me. Like, if I go too far, it does that, or it'll like totally black out. Like this. And I don't know why. Does it do it to you, or is it just a me thing? Okay. FreeCam, helping people not cheat. Oh, I thought for sure you'd have something on there. All right. Oh. See, I'm finding all these things that. Do you know who did that one? I have not gone over there yet. All right, so this was the door over here, right? Was this the door? Or am I in the wrong end? There's a button on the wall near the door. Nope, that's the happy birthday. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Don't get dropped. We gotta put the book back. Yes. See, Hey, oh, Humble, how you doing? Welcome. Um, I use Spectate, because when I first started playing, I, especially for season 8, I did not do mods. Um, so I waited the 30 days and I used the mod coin to get Spectate. And then it wasn't until afterwards that I did start using mods. All right. Button, button. Got to make sure you get a running start at the door or else you're going to get stuck. But yeah, so I used Spectate to start. Yes. It would be embarrassing to die in Bella's door. We don't have any slash spawn on this one. All right, so I said I would show the backyard. It's grown. I love the hot air balloons. All right, where's the... See, this I knew, but I forgot I knew. Putting the signs on the side of the stair blocks. Yeah, so when Bella was given diamonds, this is what she did with them. You have a sneaky Lego. Because people... No, we don't. And we still don't. So how big is your tree this season, Bella? You have sick goats somewhere. I love the look of this too with the rails on the log. Oh, I gotta set up a log mill. Maybe that's what I can hide my sugarcane and bamboo in. See, I'm getting ideas too. Well, you can hear them. They're somewhere over here. Obviously not in here, but I'm nosy. Mustache trimming. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you ever find them? So I last saw a wheat over here. Wheat? Okay, do they point in? Oh, I see another one. Now the question is, am I going in the correct direction? Probably not, because I haven't seen any. Okay. Oh, I hear him. I can hear him again. Go down the hill. Oh, there's another one. Too far? Turn around. He did hide him too far. Go farther. Too far. Oh, up? How in the world? He didn't make this easy, did he? Oh, wait, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I hate parkour. Nope. I thought I was onto something. You know, I could just go super cheaty and go back into creative. Okay. I'm just gonna try and parkour my way out of this. The server is I think the server is down, so unfortunately. Okay, I can hear them screaming. Oh, found him. Don't let the goats escape. They are not happy to be shut in. Don't you hit me. Don't you hit me. We have Legion, and then we just have Goat. Well, we found the goats. And now I gotta get out of here. So, Jam, did you have anything built for a base, or were you just helping people dig? Oh, and you can also do trapdoors on the couches and chairs as well. Trapdoors for tables. Oh. Well, we'll have to go find it. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm just gonna do that. And then now let's do a different block. Maybe brown wasn't the best one, but no, that actually works. I mean, they wave, but yeah, that works. Oh no. There we go. Fixed it. I'll have to see. I gotta try and remember where. Maybe Bella remembers when she comes back. Here, let's get a bird's eye view of this. Okay, we will definitely look for the city district next. So you can see she took down the border above, but you can see where her base is. Because as long as you mark it, you don't have to have the border at the top. So yeah, so along the ground there's the natural type fencing, and then you have the bridges to mark over water. I go with the more traditional fencing. Well, not traditional, but the traditional way to um, mark out where your base is. I build walls. I'm not going to hit anything in creative because I'm going to break it. Aww. Secret tunnel. Oh, this is cool. Oh, we gotta go down and explore. It doesn't go all the way down. That is very cool, though. I'm getting ideas. I think I need a mining tunnel on my base. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, like, Bella's is one of the first bases that I had visited. It was Bella's, I went to Maleficat's and Teku. So Teku's the one, and sad to say I can't remember. I know it was the easiest way to get there is if you took the Winter District tunnel or portal and then you went into the Nether tunnel from there. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. Aww, they even got names. I only just barely explored season 6 of Hermitcraft because that's the season that I started watching Hermitcraft. I gotta go in again. Oh, farms. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yep. That's when Grian joined. Oh, Mob Farm. Oh, and Jam, looking at my base from last season and my storage room, I like my storage room better this season than I did season 7. Things. All right. What's this? Legion, are you finished yet? Um. Oh, I love that. Yeah. See, I was watching Grian because I had only just started like playing and wanting to learn like how to build because I was punching trees and like I had started playing in creative because I didn't really know the difference. And um then I'm like, okay, I want to learn more. So I started watching Grian, just learning different techniques and how to build something other than a dirt house and square houses. So yeah, so I had started watching Grian, and he was just getting into Hermitcraft when I started playing Minecraft. So when I actually started watching Hermitcraft, it was just as the Hermit War was happening. Um, and so then I went back to the beginning and I watched. Um, yeah, so I started with Grian. Grian led me to Mumbo, led me to Iskall. And then I was also watching Scar and Cub. Um, and then as each season happened, I followed more. And some of the ones that I followed, one season, I might not have followed the next season. Impulse, I think I started with Bodum. Um, Bodum or Soup Group. So I started following him later on. Um, but it's funny because his is the first community that I joined. Um, if I hadn't joined when I did, if I had joined like earlier, it would have been Scar's community. But Scar, his server was just getting towards the end of that season, whatever season they were on, so I didn't join his. And then I ended up on iSV. Um, Grian's was another one that could have been potentially one that I joined. But his was a different type. His was a bit modded, I think. I'm stuck. There we go. I do love you. Yes. Yes. As you know, I might have ended up on Scars, but I definitely love this community so much. All right. Well, let's go see. Is that what I think it is? Okay. Grian was my first ever Minecrafter. I never watched um cuz I think I started playing. Oh, when did I start? It was they had already had the ocean update. Um it was before, so I started before the Nether update. I was already playing for, I want to say I was playing for 2 years, 3 years when the Nether update happened. Um, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Oh, Bella. That might have actually been wandering. All right. See, Taco Bella. Ha 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 ha. Um, I mean, I had known about. I didn't even know there was an upstairs. All right. Well, obviously, there's more to explore on Bella's base. I'm gonna head out, but yeah. So I had known of Minecraft. Um, I work at an amusement park, and we had Minecraft toys. We had some cows and some creepers, and so I knew of it. I had just never played it. It's kind of sad I can move faster in creative than I can, or faster in survival than I can in creative. All right. Got distracted. Doesn't take much. I mean, I probably do as well. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, she hasn't been on in forever. Yeah, like I said, I probably do, just I've never gone to get it anything diagnosed or anything. Near Fall District. I don't even know where. Okay, so that's Fall District. All right, we gotta write down chords so that I can, because I'm gonna add them to my to the signs so I know. Of course, the pen doesn't work. Why would the pen work? Because I need it to work, so of course it doesn't. All right, so Fall District is minus 273, 499. No, yeah, there's no way I would get anywhere near. I mean, I'm getting decent at terraforming, but yeah, no way would I ever be able to touch anything Scar does. So now I want to say that City District was definitely to the west. If I remember my Dynamap correctly. So we're almost definitely in the wrong tunnel. Gosh, all these names that I haven't seen in forever. All right, so this was South Tunnel. Right? Yeah. So South Tunnel to minus 500. Then go west. It was a multiverse portal. Is that a sign or just a decoration? No, just a decoration. Yeah, I know there were multiverse portals, but I didn't see any nether portals bringing them to wherever. But I mean, I gotta head back to spawn, towards spawn anyway, so we'll go there and we'll check it out. The end. Yes. They are definitely hard. It's not, you'd think it's just straightforward, you know? It's a skyscraper. It can't be that hard. But actually, spawn town, spawn town. Spawn town. Yeah, see, it doesn't have anything in the book. Spawn, shops, post office. I don't think this ever ended up being fixed. So when we did the I Spied, I would hide up there. And when I would see people, like I would hide, I would constantly move around hiding behind those arches, obviously down in the corners, and sometimes I would be up top. But yeah, I would just sit there and hide because I'm like, people have to go through the Nether Hub at some point in time, because in Season 7, we didn't have slash spawn either. Hey, Cyril! Yeah, we're exploring. I'm currently trying to find the city district. So let's go back up to spawn and look around. Nope, wrong way. Because there was these portals, but these don't work anymore. Like, for example, this is, for the fall district. And then I didn't see any. Cyril, you wouldn't happen to remember coords for City District Nether Tunnel, would you? I know it's kind of asking a lot. I did try them, though. I honestly did try them to see if I could get it to work. Alright, so I am going to use Fulbright because I want to show off down here. Just so you can see the awesomeness that is. So it's a sea dragon. We have like a sea dragon down here, sea serpent. Yeah, neither did I. And see, here's his head. They are. I'm going to, so for my base, because I can't have a real ender dragon, I'm going to, I found a video where a guy had made a larger an oversized end dragon. So because of the size of the house on my base, I need a larger dragon for better scale. So I'm going to use that, but once I get like the basic build of it, um, how it is in Minecraft where it's, blocky and square, I'm slowly going to work on rounding it off. Um, so that it looks more like an actual dragon and not, so it's got a real dragon shape to it while still being an ender dragon. I never saw that one. I never saw her ender dragon. I'll have to look to see. All right, so that was the south tunnel. I know it was west. I just don't know if it's west or if it's north then west, or it's not south then west because I didn't see it down that tunnel unless I didn't go far enough. Oh, I remember that now. Yes. I remember it. Because someone had pranked Grian and company with the dragon eggs. Look what I found. Sadly, I never did a balloon. Okay. Yeah, now I remember. So, I can't remember whose base this was, but they had a stand in the shopping district and they were not playing anymore. So they were giving all their stuff away and they said, "My base is at such and such a location. Take whatever you want." So I would visit here every once in a while, and they had an iron farm, so I would grab some iron while I was there while it was running. They had a cactus, bamboo, sugarcane farms, and that's where I got a good portion of my deep slate stuff. But yeah, I would drop in there every once in a while. So we're on the hunt. This is the boring part. We're on the hunt for the city district. This door is cool. Oh, that is cool. Do I have to hit it again for it to close? Watch, it's going to close as I... Oh, yep. Okay. That is very cool. Huh. Oh, I remember this. They did a Jurassic Park on their base. I remember that. Side trip. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but we're going to fly because this might take a while. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. Oh, here's the helicopter pad. Oh, this is cool. Oh, they even have a book about it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we gotta go back to the helicarrier or helipad. Helicarrier. I love the fact that there's books about the different animals. Holy crap. All right, that's an excellent use of shriekers. That is an absolute excellent use of shriekers for the raptors. See, I could never think of doing something like this. We gotta go down and find the boat. All right, what's this? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so there's the boat dock. The goats. Where's the goat? We gotta get back on the path. This is beautiful. I know this is one of the places that this is one of the bases Impy visited. All right, let's see if we can find more dinosaurs. Run! Okay, we didn't set off the trackers. The those for the dock is okay. Well, oh, I can hear phantoms too. Well, thank you for joining. Thank you for going on the tour with us. I hope some of this has given you plenty of ideas. Um, I would definitely check out the download and oh my gosh. I'll have to come back. Yeah, check out the download and then you can take all the time you need to and just explore, just check out bases and see what people did. But yes, thank you very much for coming and hanging out, and I hope you have a good evening. No, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you very much. Ugh. So I'm probably not going to be on too much longer either. I really do want to try and find the city district. Halsey. What's this? Hugh. Megatron. I would hope it would be a bit more obvious. And labeled. Viz. Uh, Froglight Farm. Squeaks! We would play Among Us. We haven't played Among Us in so long. In so long. As I say, I hope the lava was on purpose. I don't know. I really can't remember. I don't know if once the season is done, if the Dynamaps are gone. And I don't think I ever saved it for iSV or for season 7. I didn't think it was this far. No, that's the wrong techno. I don't think it's this far out, so it might be north tunnel than west. So let's fly back. Because I'm already 1,000 blocks out. I didn't see anything. Okay, so let's go north. I know it's not along this first row because right? Okay. I was going to say, don't you prove me wrong. Because for my base, from here, you would go right. So my tunnel's down that way. So let's check this direction first. I was going to say, I wouldn't think it was anything with a head. Ouch. I don't want to use a boat because I'll end up going flying. But yeah, I wouldn't think that I mean oh, we found the Asian district. Oh, come on. I have to have some not written on. How have I used all my note cards? Apparently very easily. Alright, so Asian district is North Tunnel. And then west minus 413. I wonder if it would have any Maleficarot. Nope, we're not gonna get distracted. I got about 5 more minutes. Min. So many names I recognize, and then so many names that I have no idea. Carbon. Yeah, I'm trying to think if it might have been in the archives. Some of the archive channels, maybe. Oh, here's a pirate district. Alright, so that was Asian. Pirate is tunnel west to minus 996. Summer District. I gotta have a notebook somewhere. I always have plenty of notebooks. Oh, here we go. This will work. Okay. Pardon me as I take down is north, north 500, and then west minus 1001. And just while I'm at it, let me write these down neatly. TRICT, Fall District, SOUTH, I can spell, south minus 500, and then west minus 273, and then I gotta write spring, and winter. Alright, and alright, so I'll write down the Asian and the pirate one afterwards. Oh, this way. Video game district. Alright. Let me write this one down and I will head back. North 500. west minus 1014. All right. Yeah, I do like the higher ceilings in season 8. Definitely. And I don't know how many times, like, I ended up scrolling by mistake and opened trapdoors. Sorry. All right, so 240, 117. I'm going to go this way. Nope. Like I said, I know it was to the west, so yeah, no worries. I appreciate it. We're gonna head west. I don't think I've ever seen the backside of it. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, the diorite tower. It I don't think it was too far away from spawn. Oh, there's the shopping district. Yeah, if I remember right, it wasn't that far away. Because it was over ocean. Because I remember when I was digging the basement of the temple that I built, or the not temple, the cathedral, I had to, it was in water. Oh, that's someone's base. What's this over here? No, that's a base too. I just can't remember. I know it's gotta be close to where I am now. All right, let me land. Minus 9.4. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. We'll go 64. Why don't you like 64? I've never teleported in my life, can you tell? Ah! You did it! Yay! So is this one yours? A big purple tower. I almost built my cathedral back here. There's the museum. There's my cathedral. That. I was gonna say, how many other purple towers? Glass. I mean, just that's cool in and of itself. I mean, I get it though, because I was trying to do like a twisty for I was trying to do a double helix, and those are difficult. I love those chandeliers though. How work? Found it. Feel like Superman. Is this the express elevator? Oh. I think I ended up going all the way to the top. Hold on. Oh, good, there's stairs. Oh, we'll go down. We'll go back down. Ugh, where's the elevator? Oh, the sound. There's clouds in your building. We're just gonna do this. I forget that I'm in creative and I don't have to worry about falling to my death. Oh, I see. That's cool though. I like the cubicles. Come on. There we go. Oh, receptionist desk. Main lobby. Well, maybe I'll help. Maybe if I need a break from iSV, I'll come on old iSV and put in a few floors. That is very impressive, though. And then I will show you my cathedral. So originally, once upon a time, this had been on, this had been part of my first Minecraft build. And then I brought it here and it kind of took on a life of its own. I didn't think I had used diorite. Apparently I did. Oh yeah, because I was looking for a contrast. So there's the front of it. And it got bigger, it got wider because I had to make it be able to fit in the location. But on this site, the um the bell towers are at the build height for this plot size. And then, so over on this side, I found, so these ones here I found on Pinterest, and then I made the terrace or the arches around based on it was the swings. The swings I had started with, and then I'm like, okay, well, we'll just make benches. And then I did the pattern all the way around for the border around it. So this is the little like garden, sitting garden area. So you have your little, you have your fairy gazebo. I found this on, I found the picture of it on Pinterest, and then I actually found the video on YouTube. But she had done this, and then the well. It's a type of cottage core. Um, and then more swings. So I thought it was a really cool design, and oh, my cat is asleep in in the scratching post. She loves coming in here when I'm streaming, and she was meowing in her sleep, just like dogs do. That they bark. She's just sitting here and she's meowing. She's doing the. I'm sorry, I woke you up, love. I was trying to do it quietly. And then what cathedral, what church wouldn't be complete without a graveyard? So we decorated, and I found a few different types of gravestones, again, on Pinterest. I know. Well, she was gonna wake up soon anyway, because Mama's gonna be going to bed. And then the mausoleum. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, it was just a room. I didn't end up doing anything. And then I'll show you real quick inside. But I love how the stairs, I love how it all came out. So originally I was gonna put like balconies on the front too, and then I changed my mind. It didn't look right. I couldn't make it look correct. Um, so obviously this is the main hall, and then you have the pulpit up here and the benches, and this is like where the choir would be, and back here is like where the pastor, preacher, whoever. Um, and then because it was based on my first build where each level was a color for me and my sisters. So you have the green, the orange, the purple. Um, and then both sides are the same pretty much, but in here it is, yes. So basically I was just haunting Google and just looking at different church pictures. Like the bell towers up top. I think that was Notre Dame. But all the rooms are the same. And there's a sitting area here, but basically all the different rooms, they just have the different colors. So I like my closets. But yeah, so in church terms, like if these were for the nuns, it would be their cells. But this is for the nuns, the clergy, and then anyone who happens to be staying. Because you know how churches have outreaches and stuff like that to help the needy and the homeless. It's pretty much what this was all these rooms. Because there's 8 rooms on each floor, and then there's 2 sides. So there's 16 rooms on each side. And then down here, you can also get down here from the other side. This is the function hall. So you have your different tables, and you know how they always have like they always have your little stage. Thank you. I love my ceiling. And then back here, I don't know if I was doing those different colored carpets for placemats or bingo squares. Either one would work. And then in here is the kitchen. You know, since it's a church, it's a larger kitchen. So this is kind of based on the kitchen that I had in my house, or in my first castle build, just bigger. So like daylight detector I used for like the mason jars, a case of mason jars or a case of like pasta jars or whatever. There's the stove, um, your cabinets. These ones actually have a chest, so I could have kept something in there. And see, this is what I was talking about, because you can use levers for faucets, but you can also use tripwire hooks. And then the barrels in the corners. Actually, no. Okay, so this is based on actually a kitchen that I had under. So when I had originally built the desert temple, there were behind it there was like a village type thing, and it was all different places and buildings, and the people living there were there to support the people in the temple. So I had the different farms, but then I also had like a bunkhouse type thing, and in the basement was the kitchen where everybody would go to eat. And this is based on that. And then this is the cooler freezer. So you have your shelves here, and then the chests, and then the barrels around the ice cubes. Kind of, so this was the walk-in cooler. And then over on this side, these were the rooms for the people who were living in, the different cooks and the people working in the kitchen. This was because you wouldn't know when people would need to be fed. So they had their different rooms, hallways. You had the different rooms to that were ready for people who needed to stay overnight. Oh, and I never put the carpet on there. So yeah, so that is my cathedral build. And then I'll show you my Dollar General, and then I'll log off. I promise. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. I'm very proud of it. Oh, and then up here is like an observation area so you can see out. So yeah, so there's that. And then we'll go over, oh, where did I build it? I think it was in a this way direction. There it is. Oh, I never finished the roof. That's why. Okay, so I have to redo my resource pack so that they're not see-through. But you have your sliding glass doors. And that's where the carriages were going to go. This is the office area for the store manager. So there was going to be a desk in here. And I worked at a Dollar General for a very short amount of time. So this is more based on like actually working the store. You have your registers. Two of them don't work. Uh, your cold cases. And those are invisible frames with fences to make them look like door handles. And I love how they came out. And then this is kind of like your discount rack. And just different. Thank you. Yeah, I really love how those came out. It was a pain in the butt trying to figure out how to get them to look authentic, though. And then different blocks, the different mini blocks. I bought quite a few of them, but then also I got a bunch from different people that had extras. So just different mini blocks, different player heads and mini heads, and clothing would have gone here. I had to be careful. I couldn't use I couldn't use armor stands. Or I couldn't use as many armor stands as I wanted to. But this would have had armor stands done up with like different colored leather armor for like clothing, hanging from the racks. And same here. This would have been like, because these are like, you know, the hooks where you'll find like the hair brushes or, you know, whatever. And then before I show you back there, I didn't get much done with the back room. These were going to be the bathrooms. So I would have done something with a toilet in there. And then back here, this was going to be the loading dock. And over here was where the truck was going to back in. So that was my Dollar General. And then I had started working on the parking lot. And I was gonna have some lettering on the front. Probably wouldn't have been able to do the whole thing unless I used banners. But it was gonna say Dollar General on it. But yeah, it was kind of a joke because, you know, they pop up everywhere. In the world that I have my desert temple in, I actually like went out in the middle of the desert and built a smaller version of that. And then obviously I never got the roof finished before the end of the season. Just gonna do that now. And there was gonna be stuff on the roof too, like I was gonna do, you know, the turbines, and someone else had done that on one of the buildings across from the cathedral. So I was gonna borrow their design for like the rooftop stuff. I must have run out of the smooth basalt. That's why I didn't finish it. Or it was because it was getting to the end of the season. I think by this point, we had an idea of when Impulse was going to be, of when the season was coming to an end. And I think at that point I was in panic mode trying to get my base finished. And so unfortunately this never got finished. Yeah, I didn't think that I was going to be able to fill 3 hours, and we're already at 3.5. So I'm going to hit that button and that button. And we're going to leave so I don't get distracted by it. But yes, it was. I'll have to go through and see if I can find some of the. I have some of the districts written down, but I'll have to see if I can find some of the other things. And maybe at some point later in the future, we will go back on and visit some more of the different locations. And see what else we can find. Maybe drop in on a couple of people's bases and see what they did. Just want to give an update on Wednesday. I will not be streaming. I talked to my supervisor, and I am able to get out of work at 3:30 on Thursday to go to the bingo game and hang out with my friend. The downside is I would be at work for 4:30 in the morning, which means I would have to be up for 3. So that gives me enough time to take care of myself, shower, dress, the whole thing, feed the creatures, and then drive to work. So no stream Wednesday night, because I'm gonna have to go to bed very early. But I should be back Friday, and we should be back on the iSV server. I have a lot of cakes to eat. So we might just have another exploring stream in a nice, fresh, clean overworld, and we're gonna stay in the overworld. We're not gonna go in any caves, not gonna go exploring, but I need to find some eggs and wheat and sugar. That's all fresh caught. But yes, you have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for following. Just a little update on that. I did get the 5 people chatting at one time. I actually got 6 of 5, so we got that covered. And I think at this yep, we got that. So now I am 14 followers away from actually making affiliate, because I have because I need the average of 3 viewers, and then I need 50 followers. So 14 more followers, and if we can keep the viewer count up, I will make affiliate. And that is huge for me because I haven't even been streaming a year yet. So I'm super freaking excited about that. This weekend was a huge hit for me. the two videos that I did on Saturday, the VODs, have 20 views each. So we can do this. I'm getting out to more people. I'm announcing it on the servers. So people are actually knowing that I'm streaming, and I'm super excited. So, yes. And Jam, I found what you put back in my enchanting chests. I'll get you. I'll get you. You were sneaky. You did it while I wasn't on, but I found it. You know what I'm talking about. I know how many books I left the trading hall with, and I gave one to Humble, and I gave one to you. So I had 4 books left. And then when we came back on from restart, I had 5 books. So either Humble came and put it away in my. Well, it's in. Okay. Yeah, it's in one of the. It's still in that same. I thought you were being sneaky and putting it back, but yes, it's in that barrel. You can grab it. Um, and I've said it before. Anything in my storage that you need, go ahead and grab. You've more than earned it. Um, anytime you need something, and if I have it, stop by and grab it. But all right, I am off to Betty Byland. You guys have a good night, and I will see you all at the end of the week. TTFN. Ta ta for now. Thank you.